Hey everyone, this is Wobbly Wallaby. Today I'll show you a sneak peek of the second master skill for Genetic in Ragnarok M Classic. I covered the first master skill in another video and I'll put that in the description. That is the one that's available on C right now. For the second master skill, I'm able to use it because I have the beta account to get access to the second master skill. First is Acid Forbidden Area, an active skill. Select an attribute to generate a strong acid in the target area, causing improved acid demonstration times 33% of the corresponding attribute as physical damage every second to enemies within a radius of 4 meters. The damage type is physical, the skill cooldown is 8 seconds, which means you can really spam this more than Helltree, and the skill delay is 1.5 seconds. Also, the SP consumption is 150, and you also need 2 times Bottle Grenade and 2 times Acid Bottle, so it's definitely a lot to invest in just to cast one. Now for each level, the damage increases by 3% and the maximum level is 10. You can see in this interface below you can choose between wind, earth, water, and fire. Now I'm really happy that this acid can be converted to other elements. I really like the flexibility of doing this. Also, improved acid demonstration has some pretty good multipliers too, since it scales off attack, magic attack, and vit, so this skill can also do some crazy amount of damage. I have a video where I proved that the first master skill Helltree is unaffected by Earth Field, which is also known as Land Protector from Sorcerer, but how about this skill? Unfortunately, with Earth Field, I'm unable to cast Acid Forbidden Area within the Earth Field's radius. And it's the same if I cast Acid Forbidden Area first, I can use Earth Field to remove it right away, so I don't like that this AoE can easily be removed. So just a warning of the potential counter. Next is Acid Corrosion Protection, a passive skill. Friendly party members in Acid Forbidden Area will receive the effect of Chemical Protection Weapon and Chemical Protection Armor. The probability of Acid Forbidden Area destroying the enemy weapons and armor increases by 2%. For each level, the probability increases by 2% and the maximum level is 5. I like the party buffs to use Chemical Protection Weapon and Chemical Protection Armor. This is a great buff for PvP and for your teammates. Now for destroying the weapon and armors, that is great too. Here in the notification, it says I removed my target's armor. Next is Strong Acid Corrosion, a passive skill. Acid Forbidden Area's corresponding elemental damage received by enemies within the range is increased by 6%. For each level, the damage increases by 6% and the max level is 5. At max level is 30%, which is insane. This is a great debuff that is good in both PvP and PvE. I think this debuff makes it potentially better than Helltree for PvE, especially if you're using Magnum Break to make your homunculus hit with fire. You just hit the target with fire first for the huge debuff. Now let's test this out against the golem using water to see if it works against bosses and instances. I do set my Acid Forbidden Area to be water, and then I use the elemental converter for water as well. I confirm the cart cannon hits with 55,000, then I cast Acid Forbidden Area. Now I confirm it hits for 57,000, a nice damage increase even at level 1. Next is Acid Mark, a passive skill. The target hit by Acid Forbidden Area will also suffer 2% Acid Forbidden Area damage every second for the next 3 seconds, which cannot be stacked. When the damage is caused, there is a 1% chance to generate a small Acid Forbidden Area under the target's feet, which lasts for 3 seconds. For each level, the damage increases by 2% and the probability to generate a small Acid Forbidden Area is increased by 1% and the maximum level is 10. This further adds more damage, which is fantastic. Having some damage over time is great and really annoying, but it also won't cause any flinching as you see here. My character does get hit 3 times after, but I can still run around freely. The second master skill is quite nice for PvP. I like that it's more spammable and easier to cast compared to Helltree. I also think Strong Acid Corrosion for increasing damage of an element is really overpowered, and I think this will be used a lot, especially for PvE. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek. What are your thoughts on the second master skill for Genetic? If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's a video that I recommend, and if you want more Ragnarok M Classic content, check out this playlist over here.